Hey everybody, this walkthrough is going to be for the 5-1 Math Exploration sheet. Pretty much same as last time. I'm not going to give a full walkthrough of the entire problems. Instead, I'm going to try to set you up so that you can tackle the problem on your own after I've given you kind of a starting point. So if you take a look at the very first one, we're looking at Steve's baseball cards. Some of them has come from his dad, some of them have come from his brother, and he's also gotten a few of them from his cousin. So I'm going to give you kind of a starting point for this problem. If you look at it, you're looking at 1/4, 0.2, or read correctly, 2/10, and 5/10. So 1/4 of Steve's baseball cards are from his dad's collection. So when I'm seeing all of these, I know that I really like working with decimals, but I like working with fractions even better, and then with a problem like this, percentages might be the best way to go. So when I see 1/4 of Steve's baseball cards come from his dad's collection, I'm thinking 25 hundredths come from his dad, which equals 25%. I'm also seeing that another 2/10 are from his uncle. So another 2/10 are from his uncle. So 2/10, which is the same thing as 20%. 5/10 are from his brother. Well, 5/10 is the same thing as 50%. So now I'm noticing that 25%, 20%, and 50%. That's baseball cards from his dad's collection, from his uncle's collection, and from his brother's. All add up to 95%. That means 5% of his collection comes from his cousin. See what you can do with the rest of it. Alright, let's take a look at the second problem. Now with this one, this is a fun problem. You can almost solve this problem with a little bit of mental math, but we're going to use a model just to show the visual. So now there's 80 fifth graders in the museum. Of those, 30% were girls. Now some more girls show up at the museum. Now the number of girls is 50% of the students. How many more girls came into the museum? Here the key is that the number of boys does not change. So if you have a unit bar that is worth 80 fifth graders, that means that unit bar is also worth 100%. So now, take your unit bar and break it into 10 equal pieces. So now, we know that each of these is worth 10% and also worth 8. Now it says 30% of that 100% were girls at the beginning. Well, there's your 30%. That's also made up of 24 girls. That means you had how many boys? Well, you have 7 units worth 8 students each. That's a total of 56 boys. So now let's think about it. If a number of girls showed up, and now the total number of girls is 50% of the total number of fifth graders, that means that this number right here had to go up, but this number never changes. So how many girls have to show up so that there is the same number as girls as boys. All right, we're on the third problem. I'm going to give you a starting point for this one, and then I'm hoping that you're able to take that little piece of info and totally knock this problem out. This one looks like it has a lot of moving parts, but if you break it down piece by piece, I promise you're going to find some success with it. So, if we look at just the orders first, for what Lalanya bought, she bought 2 cheese pizzas. So I'm going to make a model that shows 2 cheese pizzas. She also bought a pepperoni mushroom pizza. And then last but not least, she bought 1 pizza with the works. Now that order cost her $34.90. Now Lou, he went and purchased 3 with the works and 1 pepperoni mushroom pizza. So he purchased 3 with the works and 1 pepperoni pizza. Now his total was $46. Now the last piece is the key. Noelle told them she knew the pizza with the works cost $1.40 less than 2 cheese pizzas. But she didn't know the cost of the pepperoni mushroom pizza. Your task is to try to figure out what a pepperoni mushroom pizza costs. But the key is right here. A pizza with the works costs $1.40 less than 2 cheese pizzas. So that means if you have 2 cheese, that's equal to a pizza with the works plus $1.40. Since a works costs $1.40 less than 2 cheese pizzas, if you wanted to balance a scale, then you would have 2 cheese pizzas on this side and a works plus an extra $1.40. Now, see if you can figure out something that you can do to this model or models up here using this information. I'm looking forward to see what you do. Good luck.